Kino stacks.
Through the course of time, I lost a lot of people. Guess cause I ain't had much. But when I get my first 100 G's, I'ma be the main person all those discuss. Gost.
I wanna see how many gon' remember me. Remember me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me, cause don't nobody really mess with me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me. Remember me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me when I made my first 100 G's, cause don't nobody really mess with me. Don't nobody really mess with me, so I really wanna know who remember. Dub 12 of September, I was cold all that winter. Sitting down on that sidewalk, up all night like a gremlin. Sunrise, not chillin', gotta get back to this business. I'm stacking up for my son, put some aside for my granny. A couple racks for my brothers, I can't leave my little ones hanging. I gotta get it right now, before I lose my life. The good always die young, taught my little niggas how to fight. Just pray to God that you straight, he'll make sure it's alright. Stand upright with your chest out, if you can't bark, better bite. This cold world ain't no joke, this crazy world ain't no game. I'ma play hard with so much pride, they think I came with a game. But it ain't one, it's just me. One man, one lane, plotting on them thinking I'm a mutant. One body, 6 brains, always stuck by myself, and I guess that's how it's gon' be. I remember the ones I lost over the years, but I wonder who remember me. I wanna see how many gon' remember me. Remember me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me, cause don't nobody really mess with me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me. Remember me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me when I made my first 100 G's, cause don't nobody really mess with me. When I made my first 100 G's, I swear I'm moving my granny. Then after her on that same block, I'ma move my whole family. Ain't worried about spending too much, cause it ain't too many us jamming. Cause most of them over the course of time turned around and left damage. If anybody say they remember, they still stuck where they at, don't listen to them ain't facts, the ones who do on my back. The whole point of me getting on was to get them out of that struggle, but I didn't hustle, couldn't risk getting in trouble. First I thought I couldn't manage, left in the dark, felt stranded. But now I know it made me who I am, so I can't be mad, I'm still standing. Whoever it is, gotta cut them off, if when I need it, they was gone. Might as well call the Motel 6, at least they'll leave the light on. Remember back up in high school, only one pair of shoes I could put on. I had a job but also a son, so before I got it the whole check was gone. No food at home, neither was my mom, just 2 little brothers straight bout the store. Spent all my money at the gas station, couldn't grocery shop cause didn't have a car. I remember back when granddaddy died, looked to the right, nobody by my side. Looked to the left and I saw my granny pushing all the pain right out of eyes. With diabetes stuck on the mind, had no choice but to face the facts. If I don't get it, nobody else will, so I guess I gotta watch my own back. I wanna see how many gon' remember me. Remember me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me, cause don't nobody really mess with me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me. Remember me when I made my first 100 G's. I wanna see how many gon' remember me when I made my first 100 G's, cause don't nobody really mess with me.